just got back from a fucking wild party, you guys. You know what happens at those wild parties? You know what happens at those wild parties? All kinds of things. So I'm watching Harold Bard.
At one with nature.
Barter. Harold Barter. And he's pretty cool. I like watching him. He's dressing like Rich Piana. He's got a Rich Piana beard now, and he made some comments about Rich Piana not having that many subscribers before he died. But if Rich Piana was still alive, he'd have more subscribers than this guy, for sure, by now.
Without polluting, without destroying.
Hi, and welcome back to
If I can get away from this.
I'm not the creator of Air.
If you're ordering McDonald's and your friend says they don't want fries,
Don't pop out, bitch. Stay right here, okay? Don't fucking pop back out like you've been doing. I'll fucking find out who you are and find out where you live and shit. Swear to God.
Welcome to the first episode of At One with Nature, featuring me, Karen Klopp, Amsterdam's preeminent Canadian-German carbon-neutral boat woman.
I don't know what he's got mental illness. He thinks he's calling himself a Karen. I have no idea why.
In order to put a lid
He's pretty
on my
cool.
own emissions,
Harold
I
Barter.
decided to.
So I'm not going to sit here and listen to him right now, but he's cool. He's dressing like Rich Piana. I don't know what his mental thing is, but I guess he thinks he's Rich Piana now. So that's what's up with Harold Barter. Hi, Boo. How are you? Just lay down. Don't be shy. I love you, too. I love you, too. So I was at a party with all kinds of things going on right there in front of everybody. Yeah, I was at a party and shit was going on and you were just like, oh yeah, indulge. So I did. I'm pretty sure you guys can figure that out now. No, I didn't do anything like meth, but you know what I'm saying. So I'm kind of lit right now. Nice and lit. And I feel pretty good. I feel fucking really good. I do need to come. But what are you doing? What are you doing? Hey. I don't know what he just tripped on, but it's pretty spooky out. We've had bear horns going all over the place tonight, so the bears are trying to find extra calories before winter. Fucking, ooh, yeah. Smells really good, too. Yeah, I don't, oh, shit, did I just drop a bunch of weed? It better not gone through the crack, man. I'll fucking get so pissed if it went through the fucking crack in the goddamn thing. You know what? I'm just going to throw it with this other bud. I can't believe I just did that. Oh, my fucking God. Now I don't even have a light to see where it is. Except this light. Fucking bud. It just found a new home, man. Fuck. I swear to God. That's annoying, man. I just fucking lost a good bud. It's okay, though. I got enough weed. Am I sure it fucking went through there? Yeah, it went through the crack, or it fell off. So anyway, at this party, there's a lot of boobs and tits and shit, and I don't know. I guess I didn't score, but there was a lot of it. So the younger people look like they already honed in on it anyway by the time I got there, and I didn't stay long. You know, the tail was nice though over there. The tail was nice. I didn't stay long because people were fucking being a little too nice. I didn't want to end up owing somebody money, type of deal, you know. Yeah, I'm just relaxing. I'm really not glad I didn't stay there because I would end up drinking. So I was trying to avoid drinking because they had a kegger. Just because I do that, I do forget about drinking. I don't want to drink every time I go to a party. I'll drink at a comedy show, like a few drinks and stuff, but I drink more in my personal house than I do anywhere else. And that's not that much. It's just a better place to do it. But whoever's in, you might as well say something. If you don't speak English, I get it, but oh, give me a like while you're in here. There's 3 in here. Give me a like while you're in here. I'm smoking a little good bud and just chilling. Checking for. I'm doing some checks right now to see how many certain. Well, let's just put it this way. Even though someone doesn't comment in chat, I can find out who's watching me now because my lawyer gave me an app to do that. Yeah, there's an app to do that. So I actually can really quickly, I can find out who's watching, but he said don't say anything because it's still illegal. So if you tell anyone, just don't tell them how you do it. I'm not hacking anyone. It's just a quick way to know who's watching me, and it's not a big deal. So I am not going to say anything back to anyone or question why they didn't say anything in chat or anything. It's just a new feature I got on my phone. And other YouTubers might find out about it too. But you got to speak with certain kinds of people. I share the app with my lawyer. That way, because I can't download it. It's one of those apps that he has to share with me so I can use it. I can't even get it on my computer. It's kind of shit lawyers got. That's what it is. But I don't really care. I don't really look at it much. Most of the time, if somebody's hanging in the back there and they're not saying anything, I don't care who they are or anything anyway. Unless I start getting a shitload of dislikes or something, yeah. Then I'll start like putting 2 and 2 together. That's probably a long time coming, that app too, because that way, you know, if you've got a YouTube channel, you can actually monitor who's coming and going, and without them saying anything. So, and you know, it IDs them really quick. So It kind of works the same way StreamYard does. It doesn't, you know, have anything to do with YouTube. It bypasses YouTube's bullshit to do it. Yep. So I'm lit though. I came back from that party lit. I ain't lying to you. I'm fucking lit, you know? No, it wasn't meth. Let's just put it that way. I don't do meth. And I don't tell people what I do. I just hint at it. So I don't get myself in any kind of conundrums. But literally, man, I got like straight up a free giant one just from talking to people. So everybody was loaded with that shit. It's because of COVID, man. People want to party. They're pissed off and shit. They don't want to walk around with masks all day long. So people are starting to party again. You know? Not one person had a mask on either at that party, except one person had a mask on, but they were like the nerd in the fucking whole group. But I'm lit. I'm straight up lit. Woo. I thought I'd do a live stream while I'm lit. I might not even be able to talk right. I'm so lit. Could use a nice female sitting on my lap right now, but other than that, I'm doing good. Unfortunately, some of those people at that party were just a little too, they weren't of age. And so I left for that reason because I didn't want to be around that. Just because the things that were going on at the party would, you know, I didn't want to be in that. So I left early, really early. But in the hour that I was there, shit, you don't even want to know. I'm glad I didn't put any beer down though, or I'd be all weird right now. Although I do got cognac, but I don't need to mellow out that much. Anyway, so it's not the best time for me to do a live stream, but it's okay because I don't mind doing live streams and just sitting here talking on occasion. No one else talks, that's fine too. I'm not gonna fault somebody for coming in the stream and watching. You know, that's not. You don't do that. Yeah, some of the people there were just too young. Not not that I wasn't like when I was young doing the same thing, but it just felt uncomfortable because I'm 56. So yeah, I left for that reason. I'm 56. I don't need to be around, encouraging that kind of activity in front of everyone. And then they know who I am. So I didn't want to fucking encourage nothing. So I just hurried up, took some freebies and left. Ow, my back. Ow. Oh, trying to stretch my back a little. Oh, okay. I'll be right back. I'm going to do something. Right back. Be right back. Like I said, I'm fucking lit. Do I even got this mic set up right? Oh, do I? Yeah, kind of all right, like that. Like that. That might work. I'm lit. That's all I gotta say. I was tempted to stay there because but my mind just said, you know what? Just leave. Let them do their thing. And I did. Because I don't want to accidentally rain on anyone's parade either. Same time. You go to a party, you just, sometimes I do get an anxiety too. I'm not without it. So sometimes I do get anxieties at parties. Oh, hey, what up? Radical Panda. I've never seen an emoji ever. And my shirt is watermelon, not pink, okay? No, actually, I was going to give this to a woman, and she never got back with me. I have another shirt for anyone that gets me 5 subscribers, but it's a man's shirt. It's triple large. So, hey, thanks for coming in, Radical Panda. If you see Mr. Warlock come in, Radical Panda, get ready to fucking thrash on him. Just because he's started out an asshole. Likely he's going to finish an asshole. But we'll see what happens. I haven't blocked him yet. Yeah, I wanted to do some things at that party, and I was like, if I do that, everyone in town will know I did that. So I was like, no, just leave. Just leave. And it was a good decision too. Matter of fact, someone packed me a little one when I left too, so I'm finishing it up on that right now, and it's good. Yeah, it's not this. It's not meth either, but keywords are the ones that really ruin it when people talk about the keywords and shit. As long as you don't mention the keywords, you should be good. Should be good to go. Nobody's going to take interest. And yeah, if Muslims fucking legalized hashish and cocaine, I think it would be a better place. No, I'm just saying. But that's just a hypothesis. I don't really have a lot to talk about, so I'm just going to kind of sit here. And if somebody says something, maybe I'll get spurred on to talk about something. And if you can give me a like on some of my music, you don't have to listen to all of it. Just kind of go over real quick and give me a like. I'd appreciate it. I do make music as well. Are you fucking kidding me? Jesus Christ. Sorry if I'm boring everyone. There's 5 men. Cheers. How are y'all? If any of you guys have like an itch or a scratch that you can't quite get about me and my personality, go ahead and ask me anything. I'll fucking answer it. In the meantime, if you leave chat, you'll never know, right? So, or if you leave the live stream, you'll never fucking find out. but I'm lit. I'm just browsing, you know, how McHenry Cruiser does that shit. I'm not copying them, but you know what? When no one's talking in chat, I'll fuck with my phone and look at it because you guys are kind of being quiet. And that's okay too, I guess. But it can get awful quiet, so doesn't mean I have to talk every time. Not that it's anything super worth it anyway. The militia, actually, we got one out here that's going to block the road if anyone tries to force us to take inoculations, Radical Panda, and or any kind of house-to-house illegal seizures, RICO Act type of violations. We're going to start, we're going to close our town off, everyone. We're not about supplying those cocksuckers with, you know, an agenda, fucking cocksuckers trying to force us to do things. Walk around with a goddamn mask. Start acting stupid. Don't go to social gatherings because why? Because they're trying to force us to make. They're trying to make us do new things? No. Especially if they try to force me to get tested or inoculated. Okay? I'll become militant at that point, right away. You know, it's not a question. It's like, hey, man, you're going to try to force me to do something? Then we got issues. Because that's my constitutional rights. That's why, even though America has a lot of corruption in it, it's the best choice for me because we got constitutional rights, at least as far as we can reach with that, which is enough to make a big difference. That's why we still have guns here in America, because of constitutional rights. And if anyone tries to subvert my constitutional rights, then we have issues. Mr. Warlock, you're not going to do shit because you're probably gayer than a $3 bill. You're not going to do shit. I have an arsenal, bro. Okay? I have legal guns in my house. I have a psychologist note that says I can have them too on top of it. Why would I move? I'll just start blasting, bitch. Mr. Warlock, what are you going to do? You're probably gayer than a fucking $3 bill, like I said. Yeah, no, I don't what, Mr. Warlock? Mr. Warlock, no, I don't what? Why don't you be a little more specific? I got a psychologist note. I actually went to him on purpose to get rights to buy guns. Go ahead, comment, dude. I'm waiting for it. I got signs in front of my house. I'll shoot you if you come on my property. Hey, Mr. Warlock, you are a gay faggot. Mr. Warlock, you are a gay faggot. Mr. Warlock, you are probably somebody like got over 10,000 subscribers on another channel too. I know who you are. So don't act like I don't. I'm the fucking Warlock here, bro, not you. Go ahead, talk, dude. Say something. You know, I haven't even blocked you yet. I'm not even going to block you. As long as you have a normal kind of argument with me, I'll fucking sit here and do this till the sun burns out. I'm in California, and I am not a libtard, and you don't like it, and that's too bad. I know who you are, and I could bring some people to your channel, and I know who you are. You're not. It doesn't matter. You know, people don't like me that are not conservative. We're inland. We have more conservatives out here. You don't know shit. Oh, okay, Mr. Warlock. Okay, that's great. Okay, let's not argue then. Okay, I'm pro-Trump, and don't tell me what I can and can't do with my weapons. The cop already came by my house. You know what I told him? He goes, "You got any weapons?" I go, "Yeah, but this is my bee's nest right here." So that's where they're at my bee's nest. And you know what the cop said? He says, "That's fine. As long as they're, for that reason, yeah. Okay, see you later." He basically saluted me and walked away. And it was just because I was screaming at somebody on the phone. Somebody was worried about me, and they called the sheriff over here. And yeah, first thing he did, "You got any weapons?" I was like, "Yeah, I do, but this is my bee's nest." And he left and saluted me, basically. There you go. Trump is not a socialist. I'm not going to really get into it deep with you guys because I'm not trying to go in that direction, but I'm just going to tell you right now, he acts like my aunt. The only time he puts his fist down is at the right time. And because he's the only president that makes Twitter responses like he does, he makes all other presidents look lame as fuck. Serious. No, I don't move to a conservative state. I don't need to be. I look at it like this. I'm independent. I'm voting conservative only. So I'm not really going to be so concerned about being around conservatives. Besides, conservatives can be kind of like some of them are, look at Rush Limbaugh. I mean, the guys are basically, selling fucking prescription medicine. I don't think anyone's right on this planet except me. But if I was to pick better of the worst, yeah, Trump, I'd pick him. There's nothing socialist about him. Anyone that comes to my channel and wants to use as an argument, it's kind of lame because the guy acts like my fucking aunt. Trump acts like my aunt, dude, and she's a woman. So, I mean, there you go. The only time he doesn't act like a woman is when he kicks in his manhood. Shit, yeah, bro, I like Trump. What do you mean? It doesn't matter. My vote, electoral college, whatever the fuck you're going to talk about, people are going to vote for Trump anyway. Democrats are already losing. Look at Anderson Cooper. Look at CNN, the way they portray themselves. Now they're starting to feel guilty about it because they lost so many people watching their fucking CNN. They're starting to actually agree with Republicans occasionally now that they were treated horribly or whatever. So I'm not even worried about it. Hey, you know what? You may not think it does shit, but at least I get you know what? I'm not even concerned about it. I'll be quite honest. I am 100% sure as a warlock, Trump is going to be till the finished product. He's going to be the president again. Okay, so it's that simple. Not even worried about it. I'm not even worried about it. Put it that way. See, people don't want their infrastructure burnt down, so they're going to vote for Trump even if they were Democrats. They don't want their shit burnt down, bro. That's what it amounts to. And when I say burnt down, I mean their house. I'm not just talking about just a huge, I'm talking about their fucking house, their business. Nobody is going to agree with shit like that. So the only reason why I live here is because it's beautiful. I would never move to a place like East Coast mountains. I was even looking at some Appalachian property, and it just isn't good enough. Mosquitoes, and it just isn't good enough for me. I'm geographically have to be here anyway for other reasons. I can't get into that. Save the night is to have children. Radical Panda, I'm not sure. I mean, families are important though, yeah. I'm old, but like Clint Eastwood, I could still fucking have a baby. So if any chicks want to do me for the purpose of having a kid, I'd probably do it. I'd love to have I'd love to teach a boy how to do some things, longboard. I'd love to have a kid. I've never had a kid. Well, I might have a daughter, but the woman that I did, I was back then, who knows? And I didn't even know her last name and stuff like that. I do. I don't show off my guns. When you show off your guns, your YouTube channel goes away, Mr. Warlock. There's some things you need to learn. I don't show guns because of that. I don't even talk about them for that reason. I will talk about gun rights. No, because guess what? If I was, you know what? I have people here who would love to see my guns too, but in their fucking house, they'd steal them. If they could, they would. I don't even talk about weapons or ammo for that reason, because once you start doing that, you hit an algorithm, and if someone says you're talking about something or another on your live stream, they can make your YouTube channel get shut down. That I do know. So I, on purpose, don't talk about my shit. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many rounds I got. Look, Mr. Warlock, go back to your little police office fucking studio and hang out and ask other questions of other people. Okay, because you sound like a cop. Exactly. I don't say anything for a reason, because I'm not trying to push first of all, just admitting I have the guns is all I need to do. Well, you may be highly trained, but so am I. I could put a fucking M16 together blindfolded in military school. So don't try to tell me what the fuck's up, dog. Okay? And it was just military school. It wasn't even the real military. We had to get up at 2 a.m. at fucking when it's like fucking 8 degrees outside with fucking just a robe and goddamn shoe rubbers on. I don't show anything, Mr. Warlock. You're just you're a troll trying to get me to in trouble on YouTube is all. I don't even talk about guns on my. The only thing I will talk about is knives, because in California we got good knife laws. So if you didn't know that, well. And a girl I was just talking to that I was going to try to date, she's a knife thrower, so she was going to train me to get really good. Dude, I have them in just like anyone. I got them in a place that's safe, just like a safe, bro. So, you know, put it this way: my room for that shit, I still have to duck down in there, but it doesn't matter. Let's just put it that way. I still have a shitload. More than one person needs. I don't show because YouTube will shut my channel down. So that's the only reason why. You'll continue to try to prod me on it, though, Mr. Warlock, because you don't have anything better to do. You know, you don't have anything better to do. And guess what, Mr. Warlock? You're probably got the intellect of about a 12-year-old, but you're in a 36-year-old body in your mother's basement, bro. Okay? I know what's up. The last person that I used to go to his channel, he talked about his gun one time, and his channel got shut down. One fucking time. He just showed his gun and he loaded it and he acted angry, and the next thing, his channel got shut down. No, it is way. I've been paying attention. Look, I'm not trying to get revenue, but I'm not going to sit there and get my channel shut down because of you. If I was to show what I had right now, even with the note I have that says I have a legal right to them, I'd probably garner a lot of attention. So I'm not going to do it. Ugh. Everything I got is California legal, though. So that's always good. And no, I don't have an AK. Okay. Sure, there is for education, but if you just have a fucking regular live stream going, you're talking about guns, you'll get shut down. Or a regular channel, and you can talk about educational things about guns if you have a gun channel. I don't. The cop only asked me about my guns because he already knew I had them, bro. He just wanted to hear me admit it. I've already been stopped twice with them. Not all of them at once, but it doesn't matter. Anyone that comes on my property, they might as well be in Florida, so without permission. First of all, I told you already, I don't do that on my channel. There's some rules I go by, and one of them is I'm not going to show with not one fucking thing of that stuff. That collection is my private collection. If I was to show you one, I'd end up probably trying to show you more than one, and I don't want to do that. So it's not going to start. That's simple. And plus, this is my channel. I get to say the fuck what I want, do what I want. And if I do have a private gun collection, it's for privacy. You know, it's a private thing to begin with. I should never mention I have it because it's too big for you guys to look at. Put it this way, put it this way, put it this way. Half of them are not mine, but they are now because the fucking person that owned them died. Because people will troll and prod you to show your rounds, and then you'll get a visit from cops, even if it doesn't mean much. You'll still get a visit, and you may even get a RICO Act violation for something. Because you know, they could say, well, we don't believe all of them he has are legal. That's why. No, my brother did time for gun charges, so I'm not stupid, okay? Look, guys, look, I'm just going to tell you real quick. How do you think somebody with the right to carry their gun under their clothing talks about their shit? They don't. They don't, because if they did, they'd lose that fucking privilege. Talking about their fucking shit under here and that they walk all around town like that. They'd lose that fucking license probably. You can't be talking about your fucking shit if you're supposed to garner respect and have a weapon without causing any issues. You don't bring it up. It's only for protection. Well, good for you, fucking Mr. Warlock. Go fuck off then with it. Go fuck off and shoot with it then, bitch. Go fuck off and shoot with it. Shoot your shit up, man. You know, fucking shoot signs like a redneck, bitch. I mean, you know, do what a lot of fuckers do. Act like a fool, because that's what you are. Put it this way, the last person who tried to fucking start shit with me, and he was on my property, my Ruger was in the back of my fucking pants. I was going to pull it out and shoot him on my porch, but he luckily backed off. Anyway, that's that. Okay, we're not fucking talking about all that stupid shit. Luckily, he backed off. And it was a contractor. He didn't get paid right, or he didn't get paid quick enough. Well, it's BS when you brag about weapons a lot and then try to get other people to talk about it, because all you're doing is you're trying to stir a pot is all you're doing. Mr. Warlock, that's all you're doing. You're trying to make this conversation about ammo and weapons and shit. And it's not. It may be, but it's only for my protection, bitch. So what? So what? You know, so what? But you know what? I will clean out one of my barrels tomorrow and prep it in case you want to show up. Good for you, Mr. Warlock. Take it to the bank. I don't talk about shit that I don't want to on my stream. Yeah, whatever. I'm not going to turn my shit into a fucking weapons dick. My dick is bigger than you fucking show or live stream. Look, man, luckily I already have some. Otherwise, they ain't even hardly selling guns anymore. You can hardly find them right now because this fucking COVID shit. I wanted to trade in a couple and for something else, and they didn't even have anything on the fucking in the gun store. So I had to go elsewhere, and they didn't have anything there either. So I'm like, well, fuck it. I already got too many guns, so I'm not worried about it. And, I'm not that much of an enthusiast. No, dude. You don't even know, bro. You don't even know. First of all, I didn't get into it. Somebody gave me a basically a whole, what do you call it, Foot Locker full of shit, and then I got into it. Yeah, well, anyway, it's all good. Doesn't matter. I wasn't even into really fucking anything until that guy gave me that fucking chest full of fucking shit when he died. I was like, for sure, I'll take that. And then I looked at it all and I said, this shit's kind of old. I'm going to buy a couple new ones. Now I have a large, but I had to get it okayed by a what do you call it? Not a psychologist, but whatever the fuck it's called. I had to pay him like $400 a visit to say, yeah, he doesn't hallucinate, see things, or hear voices, so he can have his guns. I had to get permission, otherwise they would have come and picked him up. They would have. That's why I don't talk about it. So you don't get it. Yeah, good for you. I have knives too. I'll talk about knives all day long. I'm not going to talk about anything else though. No, it's called Penal Code 20200. Okay, go look at it. I already know. I know the law too. That's why another reason why I don't talk about stuff, because I don't have to ingratiate what I have to anyone. Any blade is legal in California as long as it doesn't have a strong spring. And if it has a spring, it has to be under 4 inches. But if it's like this, just a stiff blade like that, you can have a samurai sword here. Nope, Mr. Warlock, I already know who you are pretty much. You're a troll, but critic, another channel with a lot of subscribers, I think, and you're just using this sub channel to fuck with me. That's all you're doing. Look, another thing, if you conceal carry, which you probably don't, Mr. Warlock, you wouldn't be. I've never been pulled over and searched. I've never been pulled over and searched, except once, but it was a car with somebody else. I've just told them, yeah, I got this in the trunk. And that's it. They let me go. It's all legal. I had to show them my fucking note. It doesn't matter. You got a one-track mind anyway, Mr. Warlock, so I don't go there with people like that. Like if you were to bring up some other topic, maybe I'd ingratiate that a lot more and not give you a hard time, period. Yeah, people get their channels shut down for showing off that shit. The only ones who don't are like certified, well, use their certification criteria when they do their channel. That way they can do a gun channel. Yeah, no, they do. They use their criteria. Like I train people to shoot, or I'm whatever, a veteran of the military. I was in the infantry, whatever training they have. If they showcase that in their credits, obviously, YouTube's not going to have a problem with that. That may be true, but your interests are one-sided. You're just interested in guns, and I'm not. I have guns. There's a big difference. Good for you. No, first of all, there's a few trolls out there who would like me to say something on my channel that there is their preference. So I already know where their angle is. So whatever topic they bring up, whether it be my guns or something else, they're going to try to hedge that until I say something that'll get my channel shut down. So there you go. I already know what you're up to, Mr. Warlock. Mr. Warlock, you may not even be old enough to own yourself. This is the kind of shit people do, though, on the internet. So if you're a kid, shut the fuck up. Kids will come on and play troll, man. They'll act like they're fucking got weapons and shit. Matter of fact, I don't even know if you've said one thing about anything you own, Mr. Warlock, yourself. You haven't said one thing about anything you own yourself, have you? I'm not looking at chat right now. You have not mentioned what kind of weapon you own yet, I don't think. I'm looking. Mr. Warlock, okay, let's name one then. Since we're going to go there, I'm not going to go there, but we can go there with you since you're asking me, right? Because I'm not going to go there because you're not going to run my show, but I will ask you. Okay, good for you. I don't even care though. I don't even care what you got. Okay, well, let's see. If I go to your channel, is that what I'm going to see, Mr. Warlock? I'm asking you a question directly. Is that what I'm going to see? Because I'll act stupid about it and then go to your channel. So is that what I'm going to see? Your baby? Why not? Why not? Oh, you don't have to tell me. You're supposed to show me, like you're just trying to get me to do. Mr. Warlock, you're supposed to show me, like you were trying to get me to do. Apparently, you don't have a problem with showing things because you were trying to say to me, it's no big deal, you can do it, right? Well, then let's see you do it. I told you, I just proved my point, Mr. Warlock, so I'm done with you. About to block your ass. Just proved my point. You're not going to do it, neither am I. Nope, it's not that. I have a high IQ and I don't discuss some of the more detrimental parts of my weapon collection. That's it. Put it this way. I used to hear rounds all night long where I used to live. So don't try to tell me what I don't do and don't have, because I had to protect myself eventually. So no, I used to pick rounds off the ground, okay? And it wasn't just from gangsters, it was from cops. I mean, they were all over our fucking hood. Yeah, I had to walk through straight up gangster hoods all day long. Bro, you don't know me worth shit. You don't know me. Put it this way, there may even be a reason why I don't get pulled over. Okay, let's just put it that way. Why I don't get pulled over, I get pulled over, but why I don't get stopped and checked, that I had to reiterate. There may be a reason for that, Mr. Warlock. You ever think about that? Have you ever thought about that? Maybe you don't know who I am. Maybe this YouTube channel is pointless, but maybe you still don't know who I am. Maybe that's what it's, that's exactly what it's about. No. I don't talk about them. You don't talk about them. That's proof. Right there, that's proof. You don't talk about them, Mr. Warlock. See, already, Mr. Warlock, I'm going to block you now. There you go. Because you can't even do it. So let's find where Mr. Warlock is and block his ass. All right, Mr. Warlock, bye-bye. I'm getting ready to block your ass. Get ready, bitch. Because you can't even show me or talk about your shit. And you have one fucking common denominator is you're just trying to get me to do it, not so you can do it. That's the common denominator. You're just trying to get someone else to do something, but not you. I'm gonna block your fuck ass. Well, first I gotta check and see who he is. Actually, but that's gonna take a day or two. I don't want to get rid of him yet. I have to have somebody look at the channel. Yeah, this is one of those people who are trying to cause your channel to go on another focal points, which is, I'm not here to brag about my fucking shit. It's that simple. I'm not here to brag about my shit. I don't even get off on bragging about my shit, actually. As a matter of fact, the more I don't have to think about it, the better sometimes. So Mr. Warlock's probably already got other channels already. There we go. Now you're fucking straight hidden, bitch, for now. There we go. And I'll keep you around so my lawyer can figure out who you are. And I'll keep you around. Oh shit, I didn't have the mic in. Yeah, because I was willing to talk to him about it, but the minute I said show yours, he didn't want to do it. So that's like a 12-year-old right there. Thank you. Get rid of that fucking idiot. Hey man, I look at it like this. I'm not about that. I already actually I was gonna, when I first bought my first M1, I was gonna fucking show it, but I was like, no, right away they'll fucking I didn't even have my note from my doctor yet. So I actually are that psychologist. So I had no choice. I had to I just forgot about all that shit. I don't even worry about that shit. If I have to use it though, I know how to. No, never was liberal. Never. I'm from St. Louis, dude. What are you talking about? Straight Republican state. You don't know shit either, Radical Panda. I'm fucking Republican. I'm independent, but I'll vote Republican way quicker than I would ever even. I would never even consider a Democrat or a liberal to vote for. As a matter of fact, I don't think I ever have. When I was a little kid, I didn't know any better. I thought liberals were kind of cool, but not really. They're all brainwashed to do other things. So I'm going to be right back because I'm lit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, when I first bought my M1, I was going to show it, but I was like, no, you'll get your channel shut down and cops will show up at your house. So I didn't do it. But I didn't have a live stream back then, but it wouldn't have mattered. Wouldn't have mattered. I didn't have my note back then. And matter of fact, even Rob may remember when I had to go to that psychologist to get my permission to buy firearms. Oh yeah, it has. It has, Radical Panda. I mean, I don't even know what to say. I honestly, I don't understand the the odd directions Democrats. Well, many of them that they choose. So I cannot even think about it as a potential. Just no way. And there's a lot of Muslims that are Democrat, and the only reason why is because they have a weird they side with like illegal immigrants and freaking and just weird attachments to socialism and stuff, and then they. But if you really look at a businessman that's Arabic, they actually are some of the best businessmen. Nice, always very nice, good businessmen. So I think it's more like they're just I don't know what the fuck I was saying. I think they're good businessmen though. I think Arabs are good businessmen. I don't know why I brought that up, but because that's one thing they have always been good at. They even sold slaves. I mean, they talk about salesmen. They fucking sold slaves to us Englishmen. They were like, hey guys, you need slaves? We sell slaves. Yeah, Arabs are fucking great salesmen. I'm not kidding. Black Bigelow, guys. Black Bigelow's on. We'll go check him out. What up, Black Bigelow? See what up. I like Black Bigelow. He's cool. He probably would make fun of me, though, wearing a pink shirt. But I ain't gay, so it's all good. Let's check out Black Bigelow. Oh, that ain't gonna work. I can't get it to fucking stay, so maybe I can't do it. I don't know. Hard to fucking balance shit up in the camera, you know, but Black Bigelow. Come on, man, it's freezing him. He's in his trailer. I don't know what's going on. It's like buffering. Oh, there we go. I am extremely awake. Jericho Green is extremely awake. Jericho Green is extremely awake as well. Let me see if I can plug this in. Maybe it'll sound better. I don't know. Maybe it'll sound better.
I could finish this in 3 days. Usually 4 days.
Black Bigelow. Bugatti. Black Bugatti. I made a bad error there with his name. I apologize. Yeah, Black Bugatti. He shit, my live stream's more shit. At least I'm talking. No, normally he does talk, but hey, Five, don't kill that moth. But I'm lit. I'm gonna go get lit. Hold on. I'll be right back. dog, man. I stepped on his tail. He laid down right where I was coming out of, and I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, I did hide and block him, but because I already told him from day one I'm not going to talk about weapons. I only ingratiated him until he said he wasn't going to show his. Then I knew right away. No, I knew right away. I knew right away that it was like a 12-year-old. Get away! A 12-year-old kid trying to act like he's got weapons and shit. All right, back up. Because he wasn't going to show anything of his. That's all. And plus, I'm not here to do that. I'm not. This YouTube channel's drama can be based off that if you choose, but it's not going to matter because you'll never see me showing any of that. Doesn't matter how legal I think I am. It's a question of being respected around here. I'm not going to sit here and make a case for all that shit around here because I'm not trying to look. I'm outdoors right now too. So the guy across the street is a preacher. There's no fucking way I'm going to start acting stupid on my YouTube channel. No way. It doesn't matter that I'm atheist. I'm not going to be disrespectful. And plus, not only that, but already, I showed somebody a long time ago and they reported it. So I'm not, I already know what's up. I'm not stupid. It wasn't on YouTube, but it didn't matter. Somebody narked me out for something that I had, and they never found it, but I still know who narked me out. I follow all the laws. The only time I break them is occasionally if, like, just now I was at a party, and I could have broken a few more laws while I was there, but I didn't. I don't have to prove a point. I don't have to make a showcase. I don't have to give in to my chat. If they want to call it, whatever opinion they have, that's good. I'm glad they gave it. I don't have to give in to their direction of interest. However, I can block the guy. He was getting annoying. I didn't even block him yet because I have to show I have to show my lawyer his channel tomorrow because my lawyer is asleep on the East Coast. Just so I know who he is. And that's it. A lot of you guys don't realize, I had a little bit of a checkered past, so I'll just leave it at that. Okay. When I say checkered, it means, I delved into shit I wasn't supposed to. So I have friends, they don't talk about their shit either. Guess what? They don't get illegally searched and seized very often. Not as often a general person would. Just acting like a smart ass in front of cops. Smart ass. That's all people want to do. It's like, and then they act like they're going to fucking kill the cop or some shit while the cop's trying to arrest them. Stupid fucking idiots. Doesn't matter. This Bill guy is obviously the same fucking Mr. Warlock, so we'll just see how much he wants to act like a punk ass, and then I'll fucking get rid of him. My chat's what I want to talk about, so whatever Mr. Warlock wanted to talk about, unfortunately, he's not going to get his 12-year-old faggot way. So he probably took it up the booty hole from dad and shit, Mr. Warlock, and now he's Bill Doe probably. I will say this, though. I will say this. Somebody down the street likes to walk around with a backpack in front of them, and you don't even want to know what's in there. He hasn't been pulled over yet. He's a little bit kooky. Oh, good for you, Bill Doe. Good for you. Maybe you're right, but I don't really care either. So You're already talking shit, so what do you want me to do, bitch? You're already talking shit to me. I didn't do fucking squat to you. No, the collapse is going to be cyclical. Depending on what country you are in, it's going to have different effects. It's not going to be like you think, Radical Panda. And Bill Doe, maybe that's true, but we'll find out, right? Exactly, because I ain't stupid. Where did I get that lighter? What the fuck I do with that lighter? And I'm lit. Lighter. So one of the rules over here is we keep a low profile in small town. That's the rule. And I'm lit. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. I apologize. Yeah, I got a whole trunk full of shit too that I didn't even have to pay for, so I'm lucky that way. I only pulled a few out since I got it, and really, honestly, some of it's half taken apart, so I don't know exactly all the shit I'm fucking with down there. So I'm not even gonna pull it all out. It's just kind of a memento. Somebody died and gave it to me. Hey, don't. But it's at least 3 good ones in there, really good ones, in good shape. And when I say good ones, I don't have to go into detail because I already had somebody narc me out and to somebody, and they I think they were going to try to steal, try to get in here when I was home when I first moved in here to steal them. So I already know somebody wanted those just as a criminal. They didn't even, they just wanted what I had. All right, Five, enough. Stop. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Five. You're going to knock something over. He's trying to get a dragonfly. It's in the light. But I really don't want him to eat the fucking dragonfly. Yeah, really nice right now. It's really nice, Bill. I don't know about where you're at, but right now it feels good. It was hot, a little hot earlier over here. We don't even have leaves dropping, Bill. We don't even have leaves dropping. So I'm looking at the leaves today, and they're starting to turn, but they're not falling yet. So we're in an alpine area, so that's kind of interesting. A lot of people, I will say this though, don't realize that when you go into the ROTC, just military school in itself, they'll teach you almost everything you need to know about stuff. So when people doubt me, I don't care because, and you know, when I was younger, I used to brag about stuff, but these days I'm not a specialist in any one thing. So except what I'm interested in, and I don't usually talk about those interests because it's none of anyone's business what my hobbies are. Like I go skateboarding, but I just now just started decide to I can talk about that hobby. But other things I do, it's nobody's business. Who knows? The people that I know may you may think that I'm a fucking cop. So I don't even talk about some of the people I know. Just because, I mean, just the people I know, I don't even want to talk about it because you guys would start thinking stupid shit again or whoever. I'm tempted to tell you, but like my sister knew people in my military school, and she used to do some kind of business with exchange students, and she got something going a long time ago. And I'm not working right now because of the COVID, but if it kicks back into action, I'll make money doing the same thing she did. People don't even people don't even know what I do when I am doing shit other than what I'm just doing right here, which is nothing on my live stream, more or less. 5, I wouldn't worry about it. There's just too many bugs. Too many. Huh. He does. He does. He's cooling down because there's just too many moths. He can't eat them all, so he's not going to eat them. Cool. Nice. He's fun to look at. Sorry. But no, no. Trying to get him not to do it though. I really don't want him to go knock all my shit down here. I have it taped down now, so I don't think it'll actually get knocked down. But this dog, he's potential for anything. And for some reason, all these moths are getting inside this fluorescent light, and it's just a teeny asshole. I don't even know how they're doing it. But what are you doing? Don't stop it. Anyway, maybe I can. There's just too many moths. Let me turn this light off. Damn, right in my mouth. I'm not really. I'm not into the age of consent. I just go for women that are at least over 20 most of the time. But I don't even get that. Sometimes I get shit that's in their 30s. I don't really care about age consent or any of that stuff. I mean, really, it's none of my business. Hey, 5. I'm just not into it. Stop it. Get away from there. I mean, if somebody would ask something, maybe not about that, but something else, then yeah, we could go on a topic about it. But I don't really want to. Age of consent doesn't really fucking mean shit to me. I'm not going to date anyone unless they're fucking a certain age or older anyway. What do you think about getting a hot looking chick that has 2 kids? Radical Panda. How about that? I mean, you still want to get the I mean, you still like the possibility? No, I don't like a pre-owned, but they do know how to move better. I mean, no one wants to think of pre-owned, but they do know how to move better. They have better skills. What can you disagree with that? They have better skills when they're older. Look, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, you know, obviously you go into the goddamn store, you want, you know, some of the best cuts of meat. They're not going to be sitting on the shelf for a long time unless they're treated a certain way, which some steaks are. But the truth of the matter is, you know, people want fresh produce. Why wouldn't they want fresh pussy? Of course. You want a clean pussy. You want a clean bitch. I don't know. Well, you know, the thing about it is some of them look really good, and then they just deviate when they pass 35. I don't know. I don't know. I guess it would be. I'd probably do an 18-year-old if it was given to me like that, really easy like that. Sure, as long as she showed me her ID, and yeah, I'd be good with that. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't always work out that way, though. Sometimes they lie and they have fake IDs. So if you're not good at knowing if that's a real ID or not, you get in real trouble. What's the most you've ever gotten away with? I'll ask people in live stream. What's the most you've ever gotten away with? Like, have you ever gotten away with something that you weren't supposed to do? Like, stole something and just got away with it. Let's hear someone talk about that. That's what I felt like that Mr. Warlock was trying to get me to talk. You know, just so I could, you know, fucking, you know, just so I could go in that kind of direction. So. What have you done that was illegal that you got away with? Let's see how many people are going to respond to that. Come on, come back. What have you done that was illegal that you got away with? Come on, you're not worried about it. Statute of limitations. Come on, let's go. No one's going to answer that one. I'm a Republican. I'm respectable. Or I don't know. I don't even know. Radical Panda's like I'm not. I'm not sure what you were. I haven't even paid attention to your political belief. There you go. I used to have a boss who I didn't even know, but he was telling me how they used to get rid of bodies in concrete because it just kind of kills everything in there and just disintegrates it. And it was Sandoval, what was it? Sandoval or Sammy the Bull. Yeah, I used to I talked to Sammy the Bull many times. Now he's a narc though, but a lot of people want to kill him. I didn't know though at the time. I just was responding to a job. I was just responding to a job. So there you go, guys. Now you're getting a little more, just little baby steps. You get to know me a little bit. You know, I didn't have an association with him other than I had to go do a job over there, and that's before he got busted with ecstasy. When he came back out, he did. I think he sold ecstasy. I don't know. I forget. I forget what he got busted for. But he was on the witness for a while, witness protection. Yeah, well, over in other countries, that's exactly what's up. I mean, look at the Rambo movie where that's exactly, you know, they showcase that shit all the time. And I'll be honest, you got to know that if human was fed to a pig over there in another country, they'll eat the pig. They're not going to squibble over it. They'll fucking eat that roasted pig, even if it ate a human, because that's how they are in those kind of countries. But I had a pig run up to me, Radical Panda. It was huge, fucking about, as big as a Great Dane, but it was thicker. And that shit ran up to me like a dog, and it wanted me to pet it, so I did. So they're actually smart. So I totally disagree with Arabs on the subject of pigs and pork, and just the sheer fact that not just Arabs but Jews also do not eat pork. It's almost laughable, but at the same time, you got to know that a pig is not a pretty looking thing. So we kind of understand that it's more of a visual thing for an Arab to completely stay clear of pigs, you know. And we get that because we're all Caucasian, or at least the people I know are Caucasian, and we can see from our vantage point how other Arabs are. But if you're not Arab, Radical Panda, that's fine. But I'm just referring to like if you were Arab. And there's a lot of those like Filipino Muslims too. Cool, Bill. Thanks for coming in. By the way, I didn't mean to start any shit with you. I've never eaten bear. I don't think I've had but oh yeah, well, whatever the case, doesn't really matter. Radical Panda, I don't care. Whatever the case, mix and match Persians, Arabs, Muslims, non-pork eating mugs, and you got what? Middle Eastern type folks or whatever. No big deal. Well, I don't know. I guess Bill Doe, or if you're a Native American, you're probably allowed to. People are allowed to kill bears. Not too many eat them. Um, the fat renders bad or something. It has a bad flavor. But I think you can eat certain parts, and Native Americans did. So if you're eating bear, Bill, let me ask you this: are you Native American? Because not too many white people eat bear. It sounds like you're Native American though, because uh, Native American would be more than likely the one to eat bear because they know how to do it. If they do, I mean, if they do know how to do it, rather, if they have their culture intact, they'll be able to eat the bear properly. Native Americans know how to render the fat out and do the certain things they have to be done. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, yeah, Native Americans ate bear all day long. So that's all I'm saying. I think Russians also eat bear. I think Russians also eat bear. I'm lit. I know, I know. I just say that, because I am. I'm fucking lit. I didn't do any meth or anything. I'm just lit. I don't do meth. I do stuff, but not meth. Caribou, Doll Street. Wow. Yeah, I've had moose and it was in a strange format once. I It was good, but you could and I actually do like gamey food, so it was pretty good. I wonder how the moose backstrap would taste. That would be interesting to know. I don't know. It's probably not much of a difference in flavor if it's or tenderness or whatever. I don't know. I really don't know a lot about that stuff. Like moose. But it sounds like you're Bill. I think aren't you from Canada? Are you the guy that was looking at the Banff uh, National Park? Because you seem familiar, possibly. I just thought about that. I don't know if it's the case. But I'm waiting for his answer because he does. I think he is from one of those live stream cams. But it doesn't matter, Bill. You don't have to admit it if that's where you're from. Oh, you still think it's I don't know what you mean, Radical Panda, by those emojis. Explain a little further. I've never had whale, but I definitely would try it. Yeah. Although, yeah, I guess I would try it. Yeah. I think where they eat whale is like North New Brunswick, Canada, or some shit like that. They're allowed to eat it. Radical Panda, are you saying Bill Doe is the Mr. Warlock? I already was thinking that myself, and he got all mad. But we'll just wait and see what happens. Anyway, so I look at it like this. You know, bacon makes almost everything taste better. So. Hunting with Eskimos, Bill? Bill, really? Come on. There's the one guy, he shot a half polar bear, half grizzly. Did you hear about that guy? By accident. He didn't know it was half polar bear or half grizzly. He didn't have a clue. Yeah. How about this, guys? Have you ever heard about the Canadian guy who lopped off a teenager's head on a bus in Canada? That story's a trip. Want to see that? That shit's a trip. I didn't even hear about that story when back in the day when it happened. Trippy though. Oh, here it is. Hold on, let me get some sound.
I was just reading a book. All of a sudden, I heard a guy screaming. I turned around, and the guy sitting right next beside me was standing up and stabbing another guy with a Rambo knife, pretty much. It was a big survival knife like this in the throat, repeatedly. Told everybody to get off the bus. Everybody started to get off the bus. The guy still kept stabbing him. Everybody got off the bus. Me and a trucker that had stopped and the Greyhound driver ran up to the door to maybe see if the guy was still alive or we could help or something like that. And when we all got up, we seen that the guy was cutting off the guy's head. He was cutting off the guy's head there. And he saw us. He came back to the front of the bus, told the driver to shut the door. He pressed the button and the door shut, but it didn't shut in time. And the guy was able to get his knife out and take a swipe at us. So we backed off the door. And I ran around the backside of the bus. The bus driver took off. And then we both returned to the front to see what had happened. And he hadn't gotten off the bus. The door was still open. We shut the bus door that time and shut it. It was at that point that he came, started walking to the front of the bus, and he had the head in his hand, and he just looked at us like this and dropped it on the ground, like totally calm. The three of us had weapons in the trucker's truck there, and we just stayed outside while we tried to get out the door, telling him, stay put, stay there, don't try to come out. He tried to get the bus working, and the bus driver disabled the bus somehow in the back. I'm not sure how he did it. It was at that point, I think, the police showed up and kicked us off, got us to the end of the bus there.
How are people reacting?
Some people were puking, some people were crying, some people were in shock.
people running when they screamed?
Yeah, everybody was running, screaming off the bus. Like when it happened, I think I was the first one to really realize what was going on and just screamed like, "Stop the bus! Someone's getting stabbed! Everybody get the hell off!" The people at the front of the bus didn't really understand what was going on, so it almost turned into like a trample.
So what happened was this guy, he just went and wailed on the dude sitting there with headphones on, just some teenager. And he ended up cutting the dude's head off. I swear to fucking God. Trip. I mean, a heartless fucking person there. Totally heartless. It was just, it could have been anyone's kid or anything just sitting there. And the dude sat there and for whatever reason, did that. Anyway, he became a mental case. He didn't go to normal jail. And let's see what else. Other cool stuff. Maybe we could just browse together. That'd be cool. I can start doing this. Just browse together. I mean, why not? Let's see what else is a trip that happened. Well, I don't want to show you anything comedy wise because I don't want to get. I'm not trying to get a copyright strike either, but yeah, I'm lit. All right, so I'll be right back. Yeah. Get on the bus at your own risk. That is for sure. That is for sure. For sure. Trying to think, what would be a cool quick browse really quick while we got 4 people in here. Let's see, how about Harold Barter? And this time we'll watch it, but I'll try to get it set up so you can watch it.
I have decided
Just so we can do other things on my fucking stream.
a river living lifestyle, like a swan, floating around at one with nature, without polluting, without destroying.
He's dressed like Rich Piano.
Speaking of pollution, that is exactly what I mean.
Get up there, Bubba. Come on. There you go.
Anyway, I am going to give you a tour of my boat, my newly acquired boat. Hopefully not this one. This one looks like a real piece of work. In order to inspire not just the citizens of Amsterdam, following the footsteps of this German Canadian cat lady. Did I already mention that? I'm sorry, I'm proud of my cats. But maybe inspire you too to think about how you, on a daily basis, destroying the environment, which without none of this would be possible. Rivers, trees, houses.
Looks like.
Actually, houses are racist too. Also the future. Wow. Apparently this one.
Bye. Come on, man. Why do you want to keep getting up here?
Yes, I am. This boat looks like a real piece of work. But at least it is a proper boat. It has no foundations. It doesn't destroy the ground it stands on, it's built on. I think this is it. This is my boat. Just have to find. Now this is a proper one, unlike the.
I can't even see it when I'm showing you, so I might as well not do it.
Well, this is my first ever video. Karen Club is new on YouTube.
I don't. Half the time he acts a little bit schizophrenic. I'm not kidding you. This guy, he acts a little bit schizophrenic. I'm not kidding.
Fellow Karen out with her
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Karens and shit. I don't know what he's talking about.
As soon as I check in, I'm going to go and say hello to all the neighbors and introduce myself. This must be it. The proper entrance.
Maybe I could take the brightness down.
This is what.
Let's try it now. Maybe it'll work now. Is it fucking going or not? God damn it.
This is more like it. Carbon copy of. Hello. Hey, doggy. What's your name?
Well, I got
His name is Scooby. Wow. What a
little too dim. Yeah, get down, Bubba.
progressive man. Bye-bye, Scooby. Who are you hiding from? Oh, there's another dog. They're hiding from another. Okay, I see. Look, the neighborhood bullies are coming. It's 2 tiny Dalmatians. Hey, buddy. That's so funny. She's actually hiding. They're gone now. Yeah. All right. Let's see them. I have to go on my phone to see how we enter. If there's a key card system. I don't know.
I don't know if you can hear it way over there. So
A moment here.
I'm lit.
The room
Kinda too
key.
dark right now. Jeez, I can barely see him here.
Okay, there's a code. Code acquired. Enable carbon neutral living. My suitcase can hardly fit on this. Hey, stay on the bridge. No swim for you. It is called Elizabeth. My favorite name for a female. So it's a she. How progressive.
All right, so we're done with Harold Bard, but he's
Steve
doing
Lifestyle.
something on what is it? Amsterdam. He's in Amsterdam. So that's all. I was just wanting to show you. Why not? Thought I'd show you that he was in Amsterdam. That's all. Bud, you're still trying to get attention from you. What's up with you, buddy? Go check the bear. Is there a bear? Go check for bears. A couple people left my stream, so go check for bears. What are you looking at up there? 5? Oh, moths. Okay. For God's sakes, let's just hope it was. Well, no, I would have preferred UFO. I'm not gonna lie. 5, don't worry about the moths. Stop it. Come on, stop it, 5. No. No. Trying to get him not to do that. Yeah, so at that party, they already had their, some of the people already had their girlfriends or were specking on certain women anyway, so I wasn't going to get involved in all that. I left it to them to do that. But you know what? There's some generous people over there because I'm lit. Okay, see you later, man. Peace out, Radical Man. I appreciate you, in chat. I don't know because we told him not to talk about guns at all. I was just thinking about that guy who came in. He really bugged me because it's like I'm not going to just start showing my shit off like anything goes just because I'm who I am. I don't do that. Kind of pissed me off. Maybe I'll unblock him, but he's got to come up with some other shit to talk about. That's all. See, I have a few people in my family who would like to see me go south mentally, so I purposely don't touch that topic. That's another reason. I got 3 people in my family who maybe have an itch to make sure I'm a little more secured down somewhere. So, just saying. They're not happy I have money. Let's just put it that way. I mean, I'm living really cheap though. I mean, I don't even have a fucking car. As much comfort I have, I don't even have a lot of. I don't even have my GoPro Max yet. So I mean, like I was gonna get a bunch of camera equipment way in the past. I'm glad I didn't. I would have ended up having to buy new stuff, and it would have cost me a lot more. So it was a good decision not to fuck with all that early on. I'm glad I didn't. Now, if I get some really good shit, it'll be like really condensed, like a GoPro Max. And I'll be able to upload those videos on my skateboard. You just kind of stick it out of a backpack. It makes it look like there's a drone 10 feet, 12 feet behind you. Those things film so cool. So I don't think I'm going to ever need a drive car. But if somebody wants to do a drive car video with me, I guess I might be all right with that. I'm not a big fan of thinking there's a car behind me while I'm skateboarding anyway. It just feels kind of, makes it more of a tense ride. I don't want to be tense. But GoPro 5 would make me a little looser, and I think I'd be able to achieve a lot more when I do my longboard with it. Lisa Peters advertised and it was just a matter of time before I caught on to something that will probably work well. Lisa Peters on YouTube is a longboarder, and she just basically did a review on it. So if you want to see how it works, it's been around maybe almost a year now, but I don't know when they started selling it, maybe 6-7 months ago. No, 5, don't worry about them. Don't worry about them. They're just moths. Stay away from the moth. No. Anyway, guys, I guess, what time is it? Yeah, I'm going to end the stream. It's 11. It's been on for a while, so everyone have a good one. Peace out.